What's up, you guys? My name is Hutch, and I make videos and put them on the internet. And it's a beautiful day here in Santa Cruz once again. If you see behind me, the sun is up there, I believe, somewhere in there. But from where I'm at, pretty much every night from this spot, the clouds get really thick right over here because this is the ocean. And a lot of the times the clouds will break right underneath the sun. And you'll literally just see these beautiful light rays that come and shine down across the horizon here, which is basically just trees, a bunch of redwood trees. Happy New Year's, guys. It's New Year's Eve right now at the time that I'm recording this, and let me see if I can try and get... My face might be a little dark. If I did that, that might help, yeah. So, it's New Year's Eve, and I was thinking a few minutes ago, Gassy Mexican, or Max, and Eat My Diction and Nick just left a second ago, and we spent basically the whole morning shooting these really funny beard skits, which I'll probably edit either right after I finish this video here or tomorrow sometime, but that thing is going to be really goddamn funny. I think you guys are going to like it. But we basically just spent the entire morning. We woke up at about 8:30 and then walked down to the pier and spent some time on the beach and got breakfast, and just been having fun making videos all day. And later I'm going to go to a concert with Liz, of course, and then some friends from high school that I haven't talked to in a while that are in a band, apparently, and they're playing at some venue tonight. And so me and another longtime friend of mine, someone that I've known for probably 20 years, he's going too. So it's just shaping out to be a really good day, and it made me think, well, like what was my last New Year's like? And when I thought about it, I remembered that last New Year's was right when it was the end of December, early of January. It was right when things started to get really bad for me, and it was at a time when me and Jay and Dunkus were all living in a house together, and me and Jay were both really stressed out at the same time, to the point where it was kind of affecting our health and well-being, and we're both in much better places now, which is awesome. But I remember last New Year's, him and I both took comfort in playing Skyrim. No matter how stressed we were, he was in his room and I was in my room, or in the living room, and we would just play Skyrim all day. And I think that's what we did last year. And that was a fun New Year, don't get me wrong. I enjoyed doing that. But when I compare it to this New Year and everything that's happened in the last year, I'm pretty blown away. And this is coming from someone who's gotten sort of used to the fact that my life is just so unpredictable, because YouTube is so new, and it's just really hard to... It would have been impossible for me to see where this whole thing was going once I started, but even getting used to a life that's already pretty, I don't know about tumultuous, but constantly changing. Unstable would be a good word for it. You have to be a little unstable to do YouTube, I guess. But anyways, I forgot where I was going. Even getting used to that, this last year in particular for me has just blown me away. And one thing that I really told myself at the end of last year was I really wanted to be a happier person. I wanted to feel more fulfilled, and I wanted to feel like I was on the right path, because it felt like I had gotten off track. And fast forward a year later, and I married my high school crush. I moved to Santa Cruz. I managed to transition between a few different jobs and finally find, I managed to keep myself afloat, and it was just a really good year for me. And the reason I would say that it was good, it was because it was so difficult. So if anyone's watching this right now and they're going through a tough time in your life, I just want you to know that if you're not hurting, you're not growing. And I certainly did a lot of growing last year. I feel good. I feel like I'm at a really good time in my life. I feel like later on in my years I'm going to look back at this time as some of the happiest memories I ever had. And I'm going to try and keep this back here because some of you guys were saying that you really liked this backdrop. But if I do this, that's a really cool shot, but my arm gets tired doing that. I don't know if that's because I'm weak or it's just an unnatural thing to do, but so that's what I want to say. I want to encourage anyone who's watching this video and who's stuck around and seen what my life has been like in the last year. first of all, thank you to you guys for that. I say that a lot, but it's because I think about it a lot. Thank you for that. That's a big one. And then I would also say that I hope that someone can take a look at like something that happened to me and draw some kind of inspiration out of that, or hope, or anything. That makes me feel good. So if you guys are down and out and in a rut, then I wish you all the best of luck in 2013. There's nothing to say that that year can't be much, much different from the rest of your life. And life just works like that sometimes. And I've started rambling, so I'm going to go ahead and end the video, but I wanted to say Happy New Year's to you guys, and I hope that you're happy and surrounded by people that you enjoy on a day like this. And it's okay to be contemplative sometimes and take today and really think about the last year and what you'd like to see different about next year. And I hope everything works out for you guys. So I'm going to go. Happy New Year. Talk to you later. Bye.